Welcome, honored graduates, family, and friends to Mesalands Community College's 2022 commencement. Graduates, you have endured and persevered to achieve this most momentous, time-honored tradition. You have led the way in your collegiate studies, trained as professionals in your chosen discipline, and now embark into your career as thought leaders. Mesalands Community College is proud to impart unto you the awards of your endeavors as graduates who lead the way, endowed with the honored and coveted training of Mesalands College. Welcome to your graduation, Mesalands Class of 2022. Please join me in standing as we begin with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
On behalf of the Mesalands Community College Board of Trustees, I welcome you to the college's 2022 commencement ceremony. The board extends congratulations to all of our graduates and a thank you to the faculty and staff of the college who have guided each of them on their path to success. This is truly a time to celebrate. From each board member, congratulations and good luck on all of your future endeavors.
On behalf of Mesalands Community College, it is my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, Senator Clint Hardin. Clint Hardin is the founder of Clinton D. Hardin and Associates, a contract government relations firm. Currently, Clint serves on the board of directors of the Central Curry Soil and Water Conservation District and represents District 5 on the Soil and Water Conservation Commission. Clint served for 10 years as the New Mexico State Senator representing northeastern and eastern New Mexico. He served on the Senate Judiciary and Conservation Standing Committees. Interim committee assignments included Soil and Water Conservation Committee, the New Mexico Finance Authority and Oversight Committee, Rural Economic Development Committee, Courts and Corrections Committee, Health and Human Services and Welfare Reform Oversight Committees. Clint was appointed to serve as the Secretary of the New Mexico Department of Labor by Governor Gary Johnson. During an 8-year tenure, he served as a member of Johnson's School to Work Advisory Board, Pardon and Parole Committee, State Workforce Development Board, Children, Youth, and Families Interagency Coordinating Group, and Chair of the Cabinet Council on Welfare Reform. Clint worked with the Director of the Division on Aging to develop Project Uplift, the second program in the nation to implement intergenerational welfare to work programs. Clint was the architect of Project SOAR, which is still in use by the Department of Corrections today. His private sector experience as a successful small business entrepreneur spans more than 33 years as he and his wife Kathy owned and operated one of Clovis's oldest continually run family businesses. Additionally, private sector experience included a successful insurance career as the account manager for a nationwide insurance program for colleges and universities. Clint Harden graduated from the University of Utah in 1970 with a Bachelor of Science in Business Management. He earned a master's degree in business administration from Eastern New Mexico University in 1991. It is my distinct honor to introduce and welcome Secretary Clint Harden.
I want to thank Dr. Bush, the Board of Trustees, and the students and families for the opportunity to be a part of your commencement celebration. Governor Johnson taught us that a good speech must have a good opening, a strong finish, but most important, the two should be very close together. I'll do my best. Commencement is an interesting word. The definition is a beginning or start. Yet the celebration we have today is to recognize the completion of an effort, the completion of a successful academic endeavor. Each of you chose to pursue your education at a community institution that understands the power you have to make a real, meaningful difference in your own life and the lives of others. Lead the way, the motto at Mesalands, is a good reminder of your roots, where you come from, as well as the bright future ahead. Now wait a minute, did I say bright future? Now some of you may be thinking, time out. This guy was a state senator, a former New Mexico Secretary of Department of Labor, but what does he know about our job situation? The rising cost of gas, food, and housing, and still talk about a bright future. He may know about public policy and his experience and what he has faced, but I doubt he understands my future. My simple answer is yes. I believe that each have every opportunity for a bright future. It won't be easy. You'll need to work hard, step up, and lead the way. Remember the motto. What I do mean by working hard, chances are you see many people working hard that are still really struggling. Here's the reality. Hard work doesn't give you a free pass from struggle to success. People are complicated. We struggle and succeed. Learn the lessons you need to learn and keep on working. You can't move forward in a career or even a family or personal relationship if you're trying to avoid struggle and or you're afraid of failing. To be successful in work, you have to show up and not give up. When you have a big win, get that promotion or a big raise, don't be so busy celebrating that you decide to shift into cruise control. Celebrate, but remember to share the credit. Reward those who were part of your success and keep building on what works. You know your strengths and weaknesses. Be willing to grow your strengths and change your weaknesses into strengths. The world needs folks who can step up and contribute to solutions, business solutions, family solutions, and community solutions. Who you are at home, in your faith community, on your sports team, in your volunteer activities, and how you make a contribution will show up in your work life. If you've done your share of dishes, made meals, mucked out stalls, or brought in a harvest, you've already proven that you can keep a routine, make a plan, and follow through. If you've ever looked at young siblings, cousins, or neighbors, then you know the art of negotiation and not being heavy-handed with power. If you've had to get up at the crack of dawn to do your share of farm or ranch chores before going to school, then you know you have more energy and strength than meets the eye. If you volunteered in a Sunday school and the younger kids don't eat glue or get glitter in their eye or say something wildly inappropriate during a Christmas pageant, then you are a people and project manager. When you volunteer at the food pantry or clothing drive and treat every person you meet, from the volunteers to the people needing a helping hand, with the same dignity and respect, you are showing wisdom, empathy, and diplomacy. When Mesalands invites you to lead the way, they know that you already are leading the way. Take those gifts of service and commitment to your family and community. Build on them. You will make a bright future. Let's talk about leadership for a minute. The first thing to know is not really a leader if no one is following. It's important to understand your purpose and the needs and interests of the people you're leading. You can't be so busy convincing people of your mission, your strategies, and your way that you forget to take time to listen and build up other leaders. As a leader, it's also real important to be open-minded and clear-thinking. As an open-minded person, people trust you as a thought partner. As a state senator, no one could mistake my conservative values. That didn't stand in the way of me working with people who see and understand the world differently to achieve better for New Mexico. Dr. Bush shared some of my awards and accomplishments, but one accomplishment that I'm most proud of was when a committee chairman for a Senate Standing Committee, who was a member of the, quote, other side of the aisle, dubbed me the chairman of the Civility Caucus. I didn't do that only because it was the political, practical, or savvy thing to do. I never compromised my values or my commitment to the people I represented, yet I took the time to hear others out and find common ground. As the former Secretary of Labor, discernment or clear thinking was very important when managing a high volume, frequency, and intensity of requests. The livelihood of families and communities and their ability to take care of themselves and their families was never something I took lightly. So whether you end up serving in high levels of elected office, appointed office, manage a ranch or a wind farm, leading a nonprofit board, serving as an elder in your church, the parent in a family, or the crew leader at a fast food restaurant, we all face multiple demands that impact our own well-being and the well-being of others. You must stay true to your core values and remember where you have come from. For me, core values are deep, but simple. If you have not identified your core values, then you're welcome to borrow mine. They have allowed me to be myself, be successful, and recover from failure. They are faith, family, friends, and freedom. Faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. Family is first. Don't be so busy building a business or a career that you forgot to build a life. Choose your friends wisely. Good friends invite you to consider new ways and learn something valuable. Freedom is much more than just a word or even a thought. Freedom is a way of life. It has been said freedom is important because the opposite is detrimental to our well-being and inconsistent with our nature. You want a bright future? Believe that it is possible. Be clear about your own work ethic. Don't be afraid to lead or to follow. Do both with integrity. I will leave you with this thought. If you don't remember anything else today, remember this. Knowledge is only knowledge until put into action. Then knowledge becomes wisdom. Thanks, and may God bless.
Whereas Clinton Dewey Hardin Jr. is a resident of eastern New Mexico. Whereas he earned a Bachelor of Science in Management from the University of Utah. Whereas he earned a master's degree in business administration from eastern New Mexico. Whereas he attended the United States Naval Academy during the Vietnam War. Whereas he has been a successful eastern New Mexico entrepreneur for more than 44 years. Whereas he served as the New Mexico Secretary of Labor for 8 years. Whereas he was the recipient of the National Administrator's Award. Whereas he served as New Mexico's state senator representing the 7th District for 10 years. Whereas he has been a strong and steadfast supporter and advocate for Mesalands Community College. Whereas he continues to advocate for Mesalands Community College, its programs, and its standing within the state. Whereas he continues to be an exemplar for the student success, student access, and the resources of Mesalands Community College. Be it resolved that on this, the 13th day of May, 2022, I am proud to present Clinton Dewey Hardin Jr. with the honorary degree of Arts and Letters on behalf of Mesalands Community College.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bush. It's an honor.
On behalf of the Mesalands Community College chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, the National College Honor Society, we wish to extend our sincere congratulations to this year's class of graduating PTK members, Brittany Verdugo, Jaylene Montano, and Melanie Jones. Congratulations on your dedication and hard work, and we wish you the greatest success in your future academic endeavors.
I am pleased to present to you the candidates for occupational certificates, applied science certificates, and associate degrees. The candidates have completed courses of study leading to a degree or certificate as prescribed by the faculty.
Blake D. Afdal, Associate of Applied Science, Cowboy Arts, and Western Silversmithing and Fabrication. Alonzo Alanis, Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Jesus A. Alvarado, Certificate of Applied Science, Wind Energy Technology. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Ethan Bartlett, Associate of Arts, Natural Science, Paleontology. Marcy Cheney, Associate of Applied Science, Allied Health. Joseph Samuel Chavez, Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Hunter Grant Faulkner, Associate of Applied Science, Wind Energy Technology. Christian Angel Fuentes, Certificate of Applied Science, Wind Energy Technology. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Sean V. Garcia, Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Isidro Alejandro Guana, Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. David Gonzalez. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Wilson Reed Haley. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Sierra Jean Horn. Occupational Certificate, Education. Brian Tyler Huey. Certificate of Applied Science, Artistic Silversmithing. Occupational Certificate, Artistic Silversmithing. John Paul Jesse. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Melanie Nicole Jones. Associate of Applied Science, Wind Energy Technology. Ann Jeanette Lynn Cole. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Rylan James Corby. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Tahana Lee Lopez. Associate of Applied Science, Animal Science. Dylan Lucero. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Alyssa S. Martinez. Associate of Applied Science, Allied Health. Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, University Studies. Mesa Modisette. Associate of Applied Science, Allied Health. Jalen Neve Montano. Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, University Studies. Liberal Arts Certificate, Pre-Nursing. Julian Fernando Mossberg Roma. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Jonathan Puga. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Chance Joseph Rector. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Christine Repond. Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, University Studies. Michael D. Rogers. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Tristan C. Rolfing. Associate of Arts, Natural Science, Paleontology. Joshua Eugene Romero. Occupational Certificate, Wind Energy Technology. Kohler Ray Seaton. Occupational Certificate, Artistic Silversmithing. Morgan Lee Short. Associate of Applied Science, Animal Science. Julian Valencia. Associate of Applied Science, Wind Energy Technology. Occupational Certificate, Artistic Silversmithing. Brittany Verdugo. Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, University Studies. Liberal Arts Certificate, Pre-Nursing. Jordan Ray Wheeler. Certificate, Farrier Science.
Hi, my name is Dean Garcia, Executive Director of Educational Services and Director of the Honors College. I am pleased to present to you the candidates for high school equivalency. The candidates have completed courses of study leading to a high school equivalency diploma as prescribed by the state of New Mexico.
Manuel Baca. Gabriel Coronado. Ashley Friedrichs. Aiden Gorham Savala. Estrella Lucero. Camilo Rios. Samai Salazar. John Trujillo. Ricky Yoroste.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Trustees by the State of New Mexico and upon recommendation of the faculty, it is my pleasure to confer upon you your degrees and/or certificates with all the rights and privileges thereof.
Well, Mesalands graduates, it's that time of year again. It's been a strange one. We're going through another virtual graduation, but you've done it. You've led the way, and some of you have climbed to new heights, literally. I'm excited for you. Congratulations, good job, and I hope you have a wonderful future. Thank you.
Congratulations, graduates of 2022. No matter where you're going next, we wish you the best of everything.
Congratulations to the Mesalands class of 2022. You are the generation of great resilience and grit, both vital skill sets for our world environment today. I wish you joy in your accomplishment as you move on to your next phase of development or your next life adventure. Mesalands stands with you. Bendiciones a todos y que nuestro cariño les acompañe siempre. From my heart to yours, Kate Orive, Psychology.
Hi, I'm Christopher Jones, Director of Student Life, Orientation, and Housing. Congratulations on your graduation. Contribute to society. Feed the families. Feed the community. Mesalands Community College, we're proud of you.